You know, the answer to,
Now your audio sounds bad to me.
Is the audio sounds bad?
Now it sounds good.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Anyway, bro, back to what I was saying because I gotta build up my momentum again. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
We got everybody start rolling in.
Yeah, bro. Nah. We ain't doing that, bro. Ain't none of that going on over here. Ain't none of that going on over here.
I did not.
Right? He
Did
said
not.
fucking Stino, right? That's what
In
I'm
that
saying,
stream.
bro. Fucking Stino, bro. This motherfucker ending streams, God.
Damn.
But that goes to show that everybody got the same kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we all
man.
have the control.
He said, is the first part of the live gonna be say, oh, for sure. For sure. Oh, damn, all that. And then he said he wasn't even trying to get on. He was just trying to sit backstage.
Oh, shit.
Hold on, let me fix this. Yeah, bro. Nah,
Three
man.
strikes and you're out, Stino.
Ain't none of that going on, bro. Ain't none of that going on, bro. He said, I was about to fall asleep, and then I'm like, oh no, this guy started capping. Nah, that's
no,
not
that's
what
they're
happened,
gonna
bro.
say. I
Right?
know it. Stream ended.
They like, yo, Sky was capping. See, damn. Nah, bro, this dude Stino, bro, hitting that red button. You dig? But anyway,
back to the story.
Yeah, bro. Nah, just we're at a point where the separation, bro, it had to happen. Like, there was no getting around it, bro. There was no like dancing around the subject anymore. There was no like us continuing to like not talk about the shit. You know what I'm saying? And like not really address it. Right? Man, look, doing this sale thing has revealed so much. Leon and I just was talking about it. We was like, yo, who the fuck have we even been talking to these like last few years? You know, that's precisely why I said, like, yo, I can't vouch for anybody outside of the cool table and people that we've been rocking out with recently. I'm like,
Facts.
yo, because I don't know what these people's agendas are, bro. I don't know. You could be cool with somebody and have a motherfucker in your house and clothe them and feed them and do all that shit, drive them around LA, all that shit. Get him a haircut by a beautiful. He ain't never had his hair cut by a woman that beautiful, dog.
Oh,
ain't never. I guarantee you. But anyway, so all this happens, and then it's like we just supposed to continue, bro, and just keep like, hey guys, like, everything's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like everything's cool. You know. Hey, no, you know what? RJ got zapped. But you know what's funny? I'm about to put this up because no, I said this earlier. Say it right, but you vilified it. It's still F y'all, but y'all was right. I said it. I gave it up earlier.
There you go.
I still don't like y'all. That changes nothing. But I'm human enough to say that, no, they was right. They were. But guess what? You still smell like mayonnaise. What does that change? You know what I'm saying? Like, no. That doesn't excuse the other behavior.
Nah, I mean,
right?
Was
but no.
bad.
No, they were.
Yeah, that was always I said it fucking earlier. With you.
I said it earlier. And bro, because I was sitting there and I was thinking, bro, like I was even talking to Leon about this earlier. One of the things that really bugged me was that everybody kept saying, like, yo, like you keep defending that dude and you don't know, blah, 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 like y'all don't know. And I was just like, what? Like, why do I keep hearing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a weird thing to hear, right? Like from people that you know, like consistently from people that don't rock with you. And then now I got word for earlier This dude linking up with Sammy, who fed Mikey a fake scoop right before he passed away to make him look bad in front of everybody. Talk mad shit about this is crazy. See, I can say that they was right in telling me to not rock with old boy, but it still effed them. I don't allow you on my platform. You ain't about to come up here and start talking shit. Right? But nah. Right? We're tripping though, right? We're the ones that are supposed to. Nah, man. This shit has been weird, bro. And there is no more Sky pretending like this shit is not weird. We're gonna keep doing what we've been doing, and everybody's been doing the Necron. Hasn't everybody pretty much just been rocking out and doing whatever they've been doing?
Yep.
Like, where did all this even come up from?
I know. I don't know. Everybody's been doing what they've been doing. Our messaging has constantly been the same. No changes, not anything.
Nothing. Just still doing cartoons and cereal. Bro,
ROEs,
and then to think, bro, and then to ask the Zack Snyder fandom to drop their draws because of a damn Variety article? We supposed to just eat that up and take that as gospel? Because of a Variety article, bro?
Been down that boat before. No, of course not.
What? Why would we change? And then to sit there and be like, oh man, like I put out that he might be going back to WB and ain't nobody get happy. What? I'm trying to support all Zack's projects, unless Aquaman 2 is coming out at the same time. That was the same weekend, y'all. Check the receipts.
Go back, look.
Right?
The receipts are on the channel at the time. It's right there.
We just supposed to drop everything because of a Variety article. That's wild, bro. No.
Which Zack hasn't said anything on his end about. So.
But you know what Zack has been doing? Like in hashtags.
Yeah. That he has.
Been rocking with Cell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, this is insane, bro. The rewriting of history will not fucking go down over here. It will not go down, bro. It will not. I promise you, bro. The scribes always remember.
Yes.
Right? Motherfucker said,
they do.
What no more Rebel Moon talk after the movie came out. What? You mean when we was at the premiere? Like, what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? Bro, I didn't even want to do this, Charles Briggs.
Nope, we didn't.
But when a motherfucker come online talking shit and he didn't walked in my shoes but couldn't fill them, sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Fuck is going on around here, bro? Fractious fan base. We divided the fan base. We did that. Right?
Nah, man.
Not James Gunn. Not them firing Henry Cavill, bro.
No. Not the movement that gave the fan base hope and something to rally around again when they thought they cut the head off of the fan base. But they didn't. Cell got everybody rallied up and something to go out to and fight for again. How the hell did that divide the fan base? I'm sorry,
Crazy,
but
Restore
really had been dead in the water prior for a year before. I mean,
hey y'all, I'm sorry for saying that Restore was dead, even though I was on streams with Mikey Sutton and all that saying that for all that. Yo, I got some shit to retract too. You know what I'm saying? I retract all of the support that I ever gave that fucking platform. I fucking retract clap back Saturday and the fucking impact that had, right? I retract.
Oh,
You know what? Why don't Leon retract all the cool shit that he didn't gave this motherfucker ideas fucking for? We know he cool for stealing the idea. He'll run with that shit and tell you, hey, yeah, I'm stealing it. Grifting that. You know what I'm saying? King Grift. Right? We all should have known, bro. Should have never gave no money to a dude who called himself a grifter, bro. I gotta take responsibility for that. I lent the motherfucker money that said that he was a grifter. That's crazy when you think about it. That's crazy when you think about it, bro.
It's literally right in front of you, right? That is crazy.
That's crazy.
Right there. Sad.
For a motherfucker to come stay in your house, Necron.
Now,
Imagine
see,
that. Imagine that, bro.
I can, and yeah. This is more than just a little hashtag disagreement.
No, but it's all because Zack is trying to work with WB guys.
Like,
that's why we're mad. That's why all this shit happened.
I can't sleep at night because Zack might work with WB again. Hey man, I want to see that 300 thing. I hope it happens. But it ain't about that. I know.
I said I was gonna have my happy ass in the theater if WBD restored the Snyderverse.
Cool. Yeah, that's a fact.
I said I was gonna have my happy ass in that theater. I said on that last stream, if Zack goes over there and does a 300 prequel, I'm gonna watch it on Max.
Yep.
I said that. Like, what more do you want us to say, bro? Like, oh, we're gonna support Zack on Max. Oh, we're gonna support Zack if he goes back to WBD.
Yep.
Oh, we're gonna support Zack on Netflix. Oh, we're gonna support Zack if he goes to A24. What the fuck else are we supposed to say? What are we supposed to say, Necron?
You can't. That is it. You said it. There is nothing more to say. We're supporting. We support Zack. Whatever Zack does, we support.
Bro, who flew to fucking New York, bro?
Clip that. We support Zack in anything he does. Duh. And he did fly to New York.
Faking on going, bruh. When the Rebel Moon premiered, who was supposed to be here? Didn't show up. But you sure was talking about Aquaman 2, though. Man, look, bro.
Live from the theater.
Woo! Keep getting them checks, bro. Yeah. Anyway, like I was about to say before I got cut off because the homie Stino came in here ending the stream all early. Nah, bro. There will be no rewriting of history, bro. There will be none of that. There will be none of that, bro. There will be none of that shit happening. For a motherfucker to come, bro, for a dude to come over here and wear my clothes, bro.
Your shoes.
I'm not speaking figuratively. Okay, once again, because this was on part 1. Okay, those shoes. Why do I have both of those shoes in my possession right now? Why are they both right here? I would challenge him to produce them. Produce this. Right? Yeah. You got them bronze, right? Produce them. If you didn't have on my shoes. If you did, you might want to shut the fuck up. Anyway, what you got to say there? I'm going on mute, bro.
No, I mean, these are just all facts, and you laid them out in a chronological order. And I mean, I don't know why that was done today, really, anymore. Because
I don't know either, bro.
I was like, okay, we all done. You said, you're doing your platform and doing your thing, and we said we were gonna do our thing, and there we go. But all of a sudden, it's Cell, that's the bad guy, and it's, causing division in the fandom. Like, what are you talking about?
He said I'm capping. I'm about to text you a link. I'm about to send you a link. Pull these up. I'm capping. I'm capping. No. I ain't even gonna send it to you. I'm gonna put that motherfucker in the chat. Pop your happy ass up here and bring them shoes. Bring. Go ahead.
And
Nick.
actually, we don't talk about James Gunn hardly at all. When when do this guy have James Gunn shows? Maybe when we bust a couple jokes. You never see him, really that much often. It's more about basketball, Zack Snyder. So that's a bunch of bullshit. Bunch of bullshit. I just, it's a sad day, dude. We had to come out and make this video in response to a video made about the cell movement. But a lot of this could have been solved if the cell movement, aka really, Leon and Sky, had been invited on platforms, and they could talk about what they'd done and what
That link is pinned in the chat, homie. Produce them shoes. I don't care. I don't care if it's the real seal. We capping tonight.
Yeah, produce them.
Produce them.
But no,
Go
as I
ahead.
was saying, man, no, man, but when you say things like, well, I ain't talked to these people in a long time. Well, when you cut yourself out of their conversations, yeah, you haven't talked to them because you made it clear you don't want to talk to them. Am I right? When people leave conversations, they kind of tell you they don't want to talk to you. So what is this? You haven't talked to these people in a long time. Well, because you left the conversations. You didn't return the calls.
Bruh, it wasn't nothing, dude. After that Rebel Moon shit with the panel, bro, there was nothing for us to talk about.
Pretty
Because
much.
like for me to reach out and be like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to do this thing and it's like the biggest shit ever, and we all supposed to be Zack Snyder fans, and I'm like, bro, come host this panel. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. I'm all telling Leon like, yeah, bro, like we can do this and that, and we all cooking up ideas, and I just don't get an answer at all. I was like, oh shit, okay, that means that I got all the answer that I need.
Yeah, no, that's why I know the no answer is the answer.
Right? Charles said, I got one question for Sky before I dip my homie. Are you and Zod Ryder still cool though? Zod has never switched up. He's remained solid, and Bill kicked his back in also. I'll just say that in terms of that. Shout out to the cool table.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, thanks. Right? But Charles, man, hey, nah, man, bro, ain't nobody, bro, this was not my planned stream for the Zack Snyder hour, bro. This was us having to respond after some shit got said that I don't even understand why it got said. And I'm like, bro, we could all just continue to rock out how we've been rocking out. Like, I don't even understand why that had to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and hey, bro, just like Kendrick told Drake, if you take it there, I'm taking it further. So it was taken there, and now I'm taking it further. So
Yeah. I
I didn't produce this motherfucker. I clothed this dude. You know what I'm saying? This dude acting funny with people, man, bro. What more were we supposed to put up with, Necron? That's why I'm so confused, bro.
Hey, man, we all giving them. Well, I mean, Cool Table. We all giving them money in one way or another to help them out, and we're not trying to vilify someone for needing money because that happens to everyone, but I just would think if these were your friends and you were willing to ask them for money, you wouldn't treat friends the way you treated them. But
Right?
I guess we weren't friends, but we were good enough to give money out. So that's
That's
on us.
why I'm saying, bro. Everybody sitting there like, oh, but y'all friends, y'all cool. And I'm like, but were we? Because I thought we were. Bro, this entire time, bro, from what I've seen between you, me, Leon, Austin, ain't nobody did nothing to this dude, bro. Ain't nobody do nothing but be a good friend.
Yeah.
And house you, and clothe you, and feed you, and take you and driving you around town for the free. Man, bro, look.
You didn't pull the whole. Well, hey, man, I'm going to need a little green to go ahead and do this, and
No, it's fine.
no, friends don't do that.
It's fine. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, we cool. We friends. You know? But hey, that's what I get, bro. That's what I get for thinking that I got cool like that with a content creator, bro. That I didn't really know like. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really know this dude. And no, there is nothing that will be said going forward. That oh snap. Let me do it. See, we gotta do this. Right? But yeah, there will be nothing going forward that will be addressing any of this stuff anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't about like, and that was one of my main problems too, man. Motherfuckers trying to act like because I don't get along with you, the fandom is fucking divided. Cuban comic fan says, so is this all because someone says Cell hasn't spoken enough about Rebel Moon? I'm confused. If you're confused, I don't know if you're just new in the stream. This is part 2.
Yeah.
But y'all see what I'm saying? Out of everything that we didn't say here, you see how this is what, like, look at these narratives. This is crazy. This is crazy. The whole timeline before
The
Rebel
whole
Moon,
timeline.
right? The whole time, way before Rebel, bro, way before Cell was even a thing. This whole time, it's all about Rebel. Nah, bro, this is crazy. You dig? But it's about to get even crazier.
Yeah, you got to watch part 1.
Cause now Leon's here.
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir. The big bad wolf.
Have you heard what I've been saying, Leon?
I heard some of it. You know, I was on that long trip and taking care of some family business, so I had to get myself situated. But you already know I know the gist and I know the really real. So, you know.
I just need to know, have I been capping, bro?
Man, not at all. Okay, so here's the thing. I wish I was here from the beginning of this because I already know there's certain details that I could elaborate on. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to go by bit, if you don't mind, like I would love to elaborate because I think this is what bothers me about that stream from earlier. It's the absence of information, right? The absence of important details that can get glossed over simply because it's like, oh, it's just minor stuff. No, these little details add up to a bigger picture. You get what I'm saying? So there's certain things alluded to, certain things outright said that just didn't make any sense. You know what I mean? And here's one narrative that I'm hearing from the quote unquote people. It's just maybe 2 people that I'm tired of.
Y'all cook. I'll be right back, Leon.
Absolutely. The narrative of we can't air out dirty laundry, quote unquote. It's not dirty laundry. It's the truth. There was a separation from that platform because that platform started to look like a straight up WB shill and a James Gunn shill. So we separated ourselves. There's nothing wrong with that. And that's after a few personal things behind the scenes that also added to that. And we realize now, oh, this is why this individual is acting this way. Because clearly the actions and behaviors of the individual are lining up with WB. Cool. So this narrative that we can't air out dirty laundry, listen, because the ops might take that and run with it. I don't give a shit about what ops would do. I don't care about what a Mayo would do. I don't care about what any of those individuals would do with what we do or say. That what some peon does or says isn't going to stop me from saying the truth. So I don't care. And this isn't a messy thing. It's just things have to be addressed. And you cannot sit here and rewrite history simply because you feel a way. That's not how life works. You don't get to rewrite history. We all lived what happened. We all know why things were born and hashtags were used. This isn't some weird move. You know what I mean? So I don't know when Sky gets back, or Necron, you can let me know what information I may need to fill in because I know y'all was already cooking.
Yeah, well, he pretty much went through the whole timeline. Talked about pretty much everything from the beginning to where we're at now, Leon. So I mean, you can talk on any point you want to talk on, and I'll jump in at something doesn't
Alright.
add up. But I think you guys are going to be on the same page because you were there.
Right. So the one point that I want to touch on, because me and him have had discussions about this, like this idea of friendship and kinship and all that, these words that are used, for
One
us. and
second,
against us.
Leon.
Go
Can
for it.
you speak to the validity of whether or not this man was housed, fed, and clothed by fucking Skywalker the Jedi, and also driven and escorted around town like I was a fucking chauffeur? Can we also speak to that, please, sir? I will be back. I concede the floor.
Oh, 100%. And okay, cool. Thank you for asking that. All right. So yeah, 100%. From the beginning, when he arrived on Friday, he was picked up from the airport. He was driven to Sky's home and treated like a great guest would, a homie would. Sky's not just allowing anybody over his house like that. This was a friendship that was established allegedly, right? Supposedly, right? That's what we thought.
Yeah, yeah.
A friendship that was established, and he got invited into the home. This man came through with no haircut, so he needed to be groomed. He didn't have adequate clothing, so he needed clothing. He didn't have adequate footwear, so he needed footwear. And he didn't have adequate meals, so he needed that as well. So it's like, come on, man. This man was given the red carpet treatment.
And I also want to point out, anybody who came in late, you can go back to the Good Austin's channel. He did a show that day with you guys live from Sky's house. Everyone was there, including Bill. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So
And
there's your receipts.
facts. And out of the three of us, at the end of the day, like,
Leon, also, real quick, bro,
Go
because
for it.
Bishop brings this up. Can you also speak to the validity of my fucking health conditions
oh yeah,
while dealing with all this bullshit and also still being a homie, bro?
oh yeah, that entire weekend, he wasn't feeling well. It really reached its peak at like Saturday. It was starting to get crazy. So on Saturday, that's when me and Bill basically made sure he was supercharged to get up. Because this dude opened his home to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't need to be clothed. I didn't need a haircut. I didn't need to be fed like that. I took care of my own way, right? Hell, I even rented a car to drive upstate, up the state, from SoCal to NorCal. So when I arrived, this man had the red carpet experience. Sky took him to this barbershop where this like hot Latina cut the guy's hair. You know what I mean? We went out for drinks, chilled, hung out, did all manner of different things, and even had that meetup at that one restaurant. All these different things, all different good looks for this guy because we're thinking we cool, right? And that's even after being told by him before going to the event. He told the masses, my sources are telling me Zack Snyder is done. So it was like, that was a red flag there. But I don't want anybody to be confused. This is more than just like a difference of ideologies when it comes to entertainment, because that's not really that deep, right? We separated ourselves from certain factions within the fandom because we were trying to strengthen the hashtags because there was no hope after WB said, screw you guys, essentially, right? We all know the birth of Cell. Let's not pretend like we don't know why that happened, right? And this isn't really even about that per se. It's about the relationships that were built behind the scenes, the behaviors, the bonds that were thought to be formed. And this isn't to say like we're not allowed to not be friends. That's fine. We don't have to be friends, allies, or anything. It doesn't even have to be ugly. But let's not pretend like you can just ride off into the sunset and say, "Oh well, you know, I don't understand why these guys are acting the way they're acting or why they're saying what they're saying." We're saying what we're saying and acting the way we're acting because it doesn't add up. If you call yourself a friend to us, if you call yourself a friend to Mikey Sutton, why would you do all the things that don't make sense? Like platform certain individuals, talk about certain things in a certain way that doesn't make any sense, twerk for James Gunn, twerk for WB, and give very little to no coverage of Rebel Moon 1. Like, there's all these different little things that make sense to why now, like, oh, this is why he distanced himself. It's not like we live in the same city or state, and it's not like we blew up his phone or anything. It was just, if you're distancing yourself and silencing yourself from us, it's like, we're not going to beg for you to have a conversation with us. We're like, all right, fine. It just begins to add up to why those things were happening behind the scenes. But my thing is, on the strength of honor, knowing that you were fed and clothed and all that, and you owe people money, or at least a person money, and we're not talking donations. Like, why would you ghost a person like that? That's weird to me. Like, I don't dry up and drop dead with communication to people that I owe or people that have looked out for me. You dig what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's weird.
Yep.
And even if you get past that, all right, cool, fine. Let's not communicate. Thumbs up. But then when you're going and as a fan, you're talking about things that are against the edict that you were a part of. That includes with Mikey as well. You're doing things that diametrically oppose that while propping up James Gunn and giving these little cute little criticisms here and there, trying to play the biased, I'm unbiased, trying to play that role, when really, like, when James Gunn blinks his eyes, you have to put up a video or talk up. It's like, okay. So I don't know. For everybody else and their purview, these things may not add up to anything, and that's fine. This isn't your truth. This isn't the truth for you. This is just us addressing things. This is the truth that we have lived out.
Yeah, no, honestly, I really spoke to that at the beginning of the stream, bro. That was one of my first points, was that I was talking about the confidence that was instilled with me, or instilled in me after that conversation with my dad when we was talking about, and he was like, yo, I trust in your, you know what I'm saying, your gut instinct, bro. Like, if you feel like you got to speak on something, then just speak on it, you know? And it's like, dude, there's no way that any of us, and because I pretty much laid out the entire timeline, bro, from the rooter to the tutor, from the very beginning all the way up until now, right? And so anybody that can listen to the extent of what I have stated and try to come at me and tell me that this shit is about anything other than what I said that it's about, then I know that you are being willfully ignorant.
I'll say this too. I'll add
willfully
this.
ignorant.
I'll add this. Like, we weren't the ones who distanced ourselves and separated ourselves. I think that's another key piece that people are missing.
That's
right?
a fact. Yep.
We kept rocking out the way we kept rocking out, which was doing our cell thing and making sure that we have a distinction between us and other members of Zack's fandom as a whole, right? That's always been since like that. It's always been like that since day one. You know what I mean? Hate it or love it. But the thing about it is, he started to pull away, which again is fine.
Yep. especially
But-
during Rebel Moon Part 1 coming out, y'all.
Facts.
Right, which is once again, but we want to talk about but this is, I'm trying to cover all Zack's projects except the fucking movie that he just had because I was too busy talking about Aquaman 2. Like, come on, bro.
And that's my thing, like,
And y'all want to act like, bro, that's what I'm saying. Look, I don't.
because look, when people say stuff like we didn't reach out, and it's like we did reach out. We reached out during those time periods to do stuff. And crickets. We reached out during the Rebel Moon red carpet event.
I played the message, by the way, about me asking for the stream. The Rebel Moon.
There you go.
I played that shit.
There you go.
Anybody receipts part 1, motherfucker.
There you go. So it's like there was a clear, distinct distance happening with him from us, and it's like, okay, not a big deal. But then the more and more we saw the distance, because he's a grown man. Like, I know I'm not gonna keep reaching out to a grown ass man. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get 2 from me. After that, it is what it is. But then we're seeing why in real time, as a YouTuber, why the distance was there. And it's because he is definitely pom-pomming for Warner Brothers. And it just probably doesn't look good to ride with us because we're not about that. And look, had he just said that behind the scenes when he's talking about,
There it is.
hey man, if they have a problem, they could reach out and talk to me. We reached out to have conversations. That would have been on you as well to reach out and have a conversation if that's the freaking case.
You're here, Leon, because I kind of spoke up on your behalf on a few instances, and I need you to validate some stuff that I said earlier.
Gotcha.
We ain't talked about this.
Gotcha.
You understand? I even held off on saying this shit. But first of all, I wanted to kind of ask you this, right? Because there was a moment in which you said something. It was immediately after, or because it was a statement was said immediately after Cell kind of went viral and became a thing, and it was within the first 48 hours. Can you speak to that conversation that was had? Yeah.
I'm talking about the one that I've gone to.
Yes, go ahead, bro.
I'm talking about
y'all
the gun.
See, yeah, y'all,
all right.
Y'all see.
Okay,
hey.
Now I get to say this. Okay, so Cell goes viral. They're already writing articles. Things are cooking. Fans going nuts. The first thing that comes out of this dude's mouth, damn near verbatim, was maybe we should reach out to Gunn and show him love
and make a statement.
Make a statement.
Make a statement
to show like we're on his side.
The fuck?
And
that's so crazy.
Sky was thinking about it, like, because Sky is very, he thinks about things, and he tried to
What
make.
What did I say, y'all? Hey,
I
love that he's fucking bad. I love it.
He tried to make a positive spin on it. He's like, oh, well, maybe we can do it.
I'll
like
tell you
this.
what I said, bro. I told him what I said,
and Necron can attest to this because we were all in a chat. I vehemently said, "Fuck no, it ain't happening. It's not happening over here, right?" And then there were some conversations back and forth. Bill was going back and forth. And I said, well, you know what? Listen, y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. Me? I'm not doing that shit.
I'm not doing
I don't give a fuck. Y'all can do what y'all want. I'm not doing that shit. I was like, fuck Gun.
In hindsight, and then in hindsight, Leon told me this shit about 3-4 times. He was like, yo, can you imagine if we would have tweeted that shit out? He was like,
Facts.
Can you imagine if we would have tweeted that shit out?
Facts. And this was early on.
Bro, it was like 2 days later. We was like 2 days in, bro.
Like, what would it do
2
to
days?
us? What would it do for us to go to him and say anything? What does that benefit?
Go kiss, bro. You telling us go kiss the ring, bro.
We had already said.
Pretty much fucking saying go kiss the ring.
Facts. ROEs wise, we're like, we don't have to talk to him, mention him, or talk to WBD. Like, we left them alone. So you want us to now go And I don't even know if the ROEs were formed yet, but I just know damn well. I was like, nah, hell no.
I was like, nah.
Fuck no. You got me fucked up. And there was all this pushback because, you know, everybody likes to put him on a pedestal. Like, I'm like, no, man, he's not above criticism. Yeah. I've done 3 tours in the military. I'm licensed and collegiate. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like, I don't need a motherfucker telling me shit. I don't earn my stripes here in the real world. I don't need anybody giving me bad advice. I know bad advice when I hear it and see it. Which is why I am who I am within this whole movement. People call me and say, hey, Leon, what do you think? And I don't think that was ever really reciprocated on behalf of any of us. I don't think that was ever really reciprocated. That kind of respect, that level of respect, like, oh, you guys came up with a great idea, and you guys are running this.
You guys came up with Clapback Saturday, pretty much. Brought that to my platform,
bro. That we were called watchdogs for this dude. Always had his back, always fought his battles. But you know, one thing at a time, I guess. Yeah, that gun thing, dog, that was crazy, and it was staring us right in the face, right there. What a red flag. And on top of the fact that he said the day that Safran got announced, he said that he knew Gunn was also the co-head. He just never said it. He told us that.
Later.
Y'all remember that, right?
Later.
Yep.
Right? Yep. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
me and him was on a space when they announced the Safran thing. And then I remember him pausing. And then later on, he was like, yeah, man, I already knew. I didn't want to announce the gun thing because I knew that would shake things up. And I'm like, wow. All this shit was staring us in the face the entire time. But again, fine, cool. Do the pom-poms for the guy. But don't act weird and don't act manipulative when we're not doing the same and you know fucking why we're not. Like, don't try to weaponize that. Oh, division. No, it ain't no damn division. We've never told anybody that they cannot use the hashtag. We just said it's fucking stupid too because Warner Brothers said, fuck all of y'all when it came to those hashtags. Is that not true, chat? Like, are we gonna... Is everybody lost their damn minds? So now we're questioning that? Like, why are you telling us what hashtag to use? Bitch, because Warner Brothers told us fuck off. And so now Warner Brothers...
Because of one article, bro, and some sources...
You beat me to it.
That also said that the fuck that Zack was about to be done with fucking DC.
So now Warner Brothers writes one article and look
they
at you
told
guys.
Me I can talk about Zack Snyder again. How many times are we gonna let motherfuckers talk like that and say they told me I can talk about Zack Snyder again?
Dude, that one was
quick.
like...
How many times, bro?
That was a
real quick.
flaming.
So they drop an article and you guys go into a twerking position. Look, we at Cell have always said, if they're going to do something, let them do it. Let them green light it. Wait for a fucking trailer. Then you twerk. Don't twerk before the trailer.
Then and only then will you twerk.
What are you gonna do?
Facts.
You're just gonna every time they dangle a carrot, you're gonna start twerking? Fuck out of here, man. Bullshit. That's what Cell is about. And that's why they don't like us. You guys are paying attention and twerking for a fucking WB show. And it's cool, man. Like, it is what it is. Don't play dumb, though. You see what the fuck he's doing? Like, come on, man. They told me I could talk about Zack again. Like you said, Sky, how many times has he said that? Who the fuck is the they you're referring to? They told you can talk about Zack? What the fuck? But you people sit in here in group chats. You sit in here in his chat. And you slickly kind of talk a little shit.
Hey, I shot him some bail, bro. I already did that. I shot him some bail at the start of the stream. I was like, yo, everybody. Because look, maybe the fact that he got more subs than everybody, maybe that just kind of like, you know, on like a deeper level, it just makes people feel like he's like,
but bro,
you know,
this is why I don't give a fuck about this YouTube shit.
I know.
This is why I don't give a fuck.
Crazy.
I'm not a content creator.
It's crazy, bro.
I'm on a mission. I don't give a fuck if that sounds important to y'all or not. Yeah. We're on a fucking mission.
I got chills.
I don't give a fuck about this YouTube shit, man. Because y'all lose your minds and y'all start twerking for numbers and subs. I don't give a fuck. We here on a mission. We're trying to get this Snyderverse over to Netflix. And if Zack, let me make it real clear, if Zack goes to Warner Brothers and does anything DC or Warner Brothers, my ass is buying a motherfucking ticket and I'm in the theater with everybody I motherfucking know. So tell Bill and everybody like his ass that shit. So let's kill this narrative because we've been saying that.
I'm like,
have you not been saying that? Chat.
I'm like, bro, how many different ways?
How many different ways? Chat to let me know we've been saying that shit because we've been saying that shit. Dark Knight Returns.
How many times, bro? Dark Knight Returns.
Too many times.
If he goes back to WBD, if it comes out in IMAX, I'm gonna show up. Like, how many different times?
How many times have I said that, Sky? I went nuts. I was like, I said, what? I said, Zack on the Dark Knight Returns.
Dark Knight.
Are you kidding me? I said, hell yeah, let's go, let's get it. I've said
Take my money.
I've said that in the Spaces. I've said that on YouTube. I don't know how many times I have to say that, but it's
that's the narrative today that kind of burned me. Is like we were this militant group that only wanted it on Netflix and we didn't support anything. I was like, that's bullshit.
That's all they can, bro. That's all they can do, bro. That's all they can do. And
he even said it real quick. Sorry, he even said it. He said numerous times, for all you Bill sycophants, for all you Bill drones, remember what your God said. He said, if you want the Snyderverse, it is going to Netflix. That's your best bet. Because Warner Brothers ain't fucking with it. He said that shit I don't know how many times. But now all of a sudden, oh my gosh, it's the Cell Boys. Fuck out of here, man.
And after one article,
they fell off.
Yeah, nah, it's all good. We're probably gonna get him back. Cause we got a guest that I want to bring on for a real quick segment. Cause I wanted to pass this over to the homie Leon, but we got the homie Bat Dan's thoughts here, y'all. What's going on, Bat Dan?
Nothing. I've been really enjoying this stream so far, and it's not very often that I stay up past my bedtime on a work night to watch a stream, but this is one of those exceptions because I would be honest with you guys. I've been, Zodra and I've been talking about this even before you guys did your little stream on this, and I'll be upfront. Zod had to convince me on this. Like, I wasn't like, I turned on this guy so quickly, but no, I saw this guy's behavior, and what really pissed me off is the Snyderverse Monday stream. The stream that was supposed to be for the Snyder fans, and he brought on someone who supports James Gunn, and not only that, he glossed over one of my super chats. I did a super chat for him, and he just kind of glossed over it real quickly, and I'm like, but that was the start of it for me. Because he advertised the stream for Snyderverse fans. That is what he advertised. And he did not deliver.
So you're telling me that the guy who wants all fandoms to be acknowledged, and it's not about division, looked over your super chat because it didn't line up with some Warner Brothers bullshit. Interesting.
Yeah, exactly. He was more interested in platforming a gun supporter than
somebody who disrespected Danny Garcia, Hiram Garcia, Mikey Sutton. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? But look, Leon, I know you had a couple questions for Bad Dan. And I wanted to go ahead and let you kind of go ahead and take that.
Yeah, I mean, one of my questions was because I know to me, I was telling Sky, I said, man, Batman represents a lot. Not only does he represent the Snyder fandom, being a Batman fan, and he also represents like literally the first subscriber or first paid member for this dude's platform. So that's big. Like, you've been supporting day one. If anybody is day one, probably got Bill merch in his freaking closet, it's this guy. So my question is, for those who act like the bridge between restore to sell. Like, I just want to know, because that's one of the things that he touched on and made it seem as though it was almost like this lack of information. Like, oh, Cell came out of nowhere and it was great, but like, I don't know why there's this thing with the hashtags and being picky. Where were you when Warner Brothers said F Restore, essentially? Fuck Restore. Where were you and what was your reaction?
I basically gave up on DC at that point. I gave up on Warner Brothers at that point, and I may have had a lot of, I'll admit it, I may have even had a lot of alcohol that weekend too. I'll be upfront. I was very upset. I was down in the dumps. I was depressed. I mean, everything that we have fought for so long with Restore was done. Was gone.
So when Sky did his stream and he announced Cell, right? And we went viral. Where were you then? How'd you feel? What was your reaction?
I was shocked, but in a good way. I was like, oh my God, this is so perfect. A way for us to, at the end of the day, as I've said it before, just get the proper conclusion to the story that we all love. My favorite line I say about Cell, because we can finally just watch Zack's movies. No matter what happens, at least if this happens, we can watch Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Zack Snyder's Justice League, and we'll just say ZSHL 2 and 3 for now, and just see a proper conclusion. And then who cares what James Gunn does on his end? He can do whatever on his end. It doesn't matter. We're just focused on our mission here with Cell, and to see hope for DC again.
And this isn't me talking or Sky or Necron or Austin or, you know, this is Batman. This man is not like a part of some little group chat we're in where we give him ideas and discussions. No, he rocks with us. That's the homie. But this Batman just has known and memorized these details because that's how fucking thorough we've been. So why is everybody trying to act like this information he's telling us right now is news? This is what. And can you please tell the audience, why are the hashtags? Why is there such an emphasis on certain details about the hashtags?
Well, because we don't want to give Warner Brothers engagement in the meantime. I mean, look, realistically speaking, will we need Warner Brothers to sign off on the deal at some point? Absolutely, but we're not giving them engagement in the meantime. We're not giving them attention. It is what the store did. We're taking our business elsewhere. We're giving Netflix the engagement. We're giving Netflix the love, Netflix the support, because people need to realize every time you talk about Warner Brothers Discovery, you're benefiting. You're giving them engagement, which they like. What Cell does is it takes it away from them and keeps the conversation strictly on Netflix.
And strictly on Zack.
Zack's DC.
Yeah.
Yes.
Saying these things does not mean that we wouldn't support him going anywhere. If Zack Snyder wants to go to fucking Universal, if he wants to go to Warner Brothers again, if he wants to go to Paramount, if he wants to go to Sony, Blumhouse,
I don't care.
We're watching it all.
I don't care. Yes.
But we are not.
I said I want him to make fucking Gears of War.
Facts.
What are we talking about? That's not even DC. What are we talking about, bro?
You know what's funny, though? People seem to forget. Let's just say, pretend for a moment that this 300 prequel is true. Just pretend for a moment. They have made it very clear that Warner Brothers Pictures and DC Studios are separate divisions, separate productions. So Pam Abdi and Mike DeLuca would have no authority to get Zack to do DC.
It's DCT. I mean, nah, wait a minute. It's
Thank you,
WBTV.
Thank you, Batman. So trying to
They could be
act like
producing it
because he
for
cool
somebody
with Mike
else.
DeLuca and Pam Abdi, that shit gonna get him back, man. Come on, bro. If it happens, I'm gonna be there. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. If they announce it and Zack come out and he's like, "Hey guys, I know you missed it, me, but I spoke about because I felt like all this emphasis that we just don't want Zack to work with certain companies. I feel like it is disrespectful to these relationships that we've like really built and going to and actually meeting people from Stone Quarry. You get what I'm saying, bro? And actually like having conversations and
1000%.
meeting people like Wes and Zach and Debbie and all that, right?
Bro.
So to sit there and to continue to try to fucking beat the drum on some false narrative that we wouldn't support their project because of some ancillary reason, like, oh my god, we just don't like the people that are gonna allow them to put it out.
Bro.
Like, it's disrespectful, bro. Look, man, bruh.
It's so dumb because, like, do people not even understand why? and I'm gonna take ownership of this, as in we are gonna take ownership of this. Do motherfuckers not understand why there's an actual article being written? Y'all just think like this should happen on its own. Zack is kicking ass with Rebel Moon, right? Mm-hmm. And they also see that his fandom has not given up on him with DC. Like, these things, they're around because of the fucking idea that we put together. Zack's hard work and what he's doing and his success, coupled with the fandom at large still saying they want DC shit. Hell, and I'll even give it to the other little fandoms out there with those other hashtags. I'm not taking away from them either. I just know I'm not going to be a part of that messaging toward Warner Bros. The point that I'm making is this idea that, what the hell? Freaking neighbors. That this idea that we somehow are trying to police where Zack goes.
That's
like, come on, man. We've had conversations with Deborah. We've had conversations with Wes. We've had conversations with DJ. We've had conversations with so many people, and we're not just talking like the little things you've seen on stream where we're shaking her hand. We're talking like, I know who DJ doesn't like because we had a conversation with DJ.
Yeah.
Shit.
I know that DJ doesn't like a particular snake in the hat.
That was on Sunday. Yes. I know exactly what Leon's talking about. I was right there. Saw the whole thing, bro. I saw the whole thing, bro.
So it's like, we've met these people and we've had more conversation with them than anybody in this chat. There's no slight against y'all. It's just to say, like, how about you honor the hard work that what the fuck we're doing? You want to worship your little god over there who's twerking for gun. Why don't you honor the work we're doing? This shit ain't free. Not Nan Super Chat came to me to pay for a plane ticket, to clothe me, to put food in my mouth. I did it on the strength of me.
You know, El Necron, that actually brought me a good point. Sil says that we don't support Rebel Moon. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No, you good, you good.
No,
you good. I just want to let it be clear that I'm saying that shit for anybody in the chat that likes to twerk for their little god.
But Bill says that we did not support Rebel Moon. That's what he says. First of all,
which got me heated.
But I took off when Rebel Moon premiered. Like, I actually shout out to Josh Herrera for getting me the link. I saw Rebel Moon in theaters in Chicago. And for those of you who don't know, I live in the suburbs of Chicago.
Somebody else was supposed to come see it too and didn't come.
Nice. Love it.
We support, man. Come on.
And I took half day off work both those days, took public transportation into the city because I refuse to drive in Chicago. I refuse to drive in the city.
I don't blame you on that.
I took a lot of time. Yeah, it's scary. There's traffic.
It's insane. Yeah.
Yeah, no, not happening. And Chicago's a good public transportation system. And I made a lot of effort, took time off work, went into the city to see Rebel Moons Part 1 and 2 in theaters. I did this twice. Not once. I did this twice. It took a lot out of me physically. I mean, I was getting characters from Part 1, I was getting characters' names mixed up just because of how much of an effort it took for me to get there. But I supported Rebel Moon. I supported Zack Snyder's projects, other projects besides DC. But here's the thing. We talk about Rebel Moon, we review it, we hype up part 2, but what's
We
there
do
to say?
watch
I mean,
alongs, bro. We do watch alongs, bro. We literally been covering every single thing, bro, about this
Hold
movie.
up. Bat Dan, finish what you. I'm sorry, to interrupt you. Finish what you was about to say because I got a question for y'all.
I did part 1 and 2. I did watch parts of part 1 and 2 myself. I was hyping. I did a lot. I introduced a friend to Rebel Moon. I introduced my family to Rebel Moon. I made family watch Rebel Moon, and I hyped up Rebel Moon like crazy because I've said it. What I like about Cell compared to Restore is Cell actually hypes up Zack's other projects. Restore did not do that.
Facts. So my question is, excuse the background noise. My question would be this, right? Because I know somebody would probably say, well, he's not specifically talking about you guys when he says maybe he's talking about the fandom didn't hype out Rebel Moon. And I'll say this. Do you think that a motherfucker who barely gave coverage to Rebel Moon Part 1 has any right?
No.
Leon cut off, but I'm pretty much sure that he was gonna say the motherfucker that barely covered Rebel Moon Part 1. Does he have any right to tell motherfuckers who literally covered both movies and went to both premieres that they didn't cover a fucking movie? Like that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Facts. My bad. I think I was having trouble with it. My bad.
Yeah,
I figured that's
but
what you were
I
gonna
finished
say.
it because I knew what you was about to say. I flew across the country. Who how dare, bro? How?
And did you have a star for Rebel Moon on your channel?
Multiple.
Bro,
Multiple.
Bat Dan, I'm done, bro.
Facts.
He's done.
And actually, what I was going to say
what more
was
can he do? Jeez.
exactly. And what I was going to say actually wasn't even about us per se. I was going to say you barely covered anything, Bill, about Rebel Moon 1. Even if whether you're talking about us or the fandom at large and criticizing their coverage, you have zero right to question when your platform barely did shit. You feel me? That's where I was coming from. Even if the fandom hyped up Rebel Moon 1 and then dipped out, they still did more than him because he has a large platform and he barely talked about it. He was twerking for Aquaman 2. Fucking
Over the
Aquaman 2.
holidays.
That movie, Aquaman, wasn't even a good movie.
Barbie
Live
over
from the theater.
Oppenheimer. We should have known back then that something was up, bro. When Barbie over Oppenheimer, that should have everybody's antennas, bro. Because it's like, I was looking at it like, it's this Barbenheimer thing. Okay, you're going to cover both of them. Cool. But nah, it was like, I'm going to see Barbie, and then I'll go get to Oppenheimer later. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, what you mean Oppenheimer later? Like, your fan base is probably rocking out more with Oppenheimer than Barbie, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna front. You know, you can cover both, but you know what I'm saying?
Two
like
Warner Brothers movies, right? Aquaman 2.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Over the Netflix movie.
But hey,
and then Barbie over the Universal was a Paramount. Paramount.
The Universal movie. No, it's Universal.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But nah, man, bro. We just can't allow certain shit like that to rock. You know, and ain't gonna be no rewriting of history. Ain't no Skywalker divided the fandom. Like, this is crazy.
Ain't gonna be no Leon or the Cool Table either. I got some. Okay, real quick. Sky.
Sale divided the fandom. Fuck it. None of that.
Brought up a great point about, and I ain't want to gloss over it. We interviewed a star from Rebel Moon. I just like, yo, I didn't even think about that.
Bro, I literally fucking interviewed DJ.
Facts.
Like, what are we talking about, bro?
On the Rebel Moon red carpet.
What are we talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, the red carpet that he skipped out on that we asked him to host.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all talked about that, right?
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Facts.
I was on that stream too. Sky invited me. I
played the message.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's right.
But it ended up being better because I got to host it. So
yeah,
I'm just
shouts
saying.
out to L Boogie. Held it down.
I host it.
Mom approved. You know what I'm saying?
Which-
My mom hit me.
That's
up
all
and was
matters to me.
Yeah, like yo, Necron held
Thank
it
you.
down. You did,
And you
I
did a
was
great
like,
job, Necron. You did a fantastic
No.
job. And the funny thing is, Bill loves Cloud so much that could have been great for his platform. That would have
Right.
generated a lot of views.
Yep.
Right? I was like, bro, dude, Leon, did I? Because look, this word ego kept, and I also want you to touch on that too, because this word ego kept coming up this whole day, right?
Oh
and
my
people talking
God.
about checking
And from
egos
certain
and shit like that.
individuals that I
Leon.
really
That's
want
ironic.
No,
either want to
but don't-
name
but
or
don't,
slap in the
Leon.
face.
But don't,
So-
Leon, you know what I'm
So I
saying?
guess I'll just smack them in the face when I see them.
But
Anyway.
look, let me say this though.
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
me
go
say
ahead.
this, right?
Egos and shit. Fuck out of here.
Bro, did I or was I not like adamant about not caring about whose platform that we did that stream on?
Bro, you and I both discussed it. Like, we really wanted it to be on his. And the first thing that I forget who said it, but we were both basically saying that since he represented for the fandom with Mikey, like,
Yeah.
they both were represented for the Snyder fandom. So what better way than to host it on his stream, on his platform? Not for glory, not for views. We get nothing from it. He gets all the super chats, all
you
the
gonna
views.
get all the super chats,
We don't
all
get
the
shit.
views, but
So
ego, right?
What do you talk about when you mean ego? I'd love to know if y'all can wake these goofy ass people up and go holla at them. Go in the chats right now. Go in these little secret group chats. Go talk to them and tell them to come over here and explain to us where ego comes in if we're trying to give you an alley-oop.
I mean, ego like spending the first 13 minutes of your stream talking about how we can support you and banning super chats. By the way, he banned super chats because he was so desperate for stream elements. And what's funny is I had no problem supporting him with stream elements, but guess what? My stream elements wasn't pulling up my comments, so I supported him with super chats. And he took down the stream. He took down the super chats link. He's like telling people how to support him. Like you're like,
Crazy.
you gotta support me this way. We're, never mind the fact that we're giving you our hard-earned money for free, mind you, and you're being picky. Like,
I need the A. He said he's JJ Wentworth, 877 cash now. You know what I'm saying? He said, I need that cash. Look, I want my money and I want it now. Right? Nah, man. Nah, this is wild, bro. Look, I'm just saying, look, this ain't premeditated, bro. I didn't hit Bat Dan up earlier, like, yeah, bro, come up here and say this and say that. No.
oh, this was last minute. I had to like run to my closet, put a shirt on because I literally had a bathrobe on because I was too lazy to put a shirt on. I don't.
That Dan was getting comfy.
877 cash now.
877 cash now. That's knockoff.
Yeah, bro.
Dude.
That's crazy, man. Look, I'm just saying, bro.
That damn about to go to bed on y'all.
Yeah, look, and we are going to start moving forward because I do want to touch on these other topics before we kind of close this on down, because this one already ran a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but it definitely needed to go about this long. One more thing, Leon, because I want you to kind of fucking touch on this. Also, because you weren't here, and this was another thing that I was kind of speaking, for you on. But can you kind of speak to the conversation that we had when we were speaking about the Rebel Moon red carpet, right? And we were talking about how we really felt like that moment really solidified us, and it made it to where we knew that we didn't need anything else outside of what we already had, right? Like, we were already seeing what was going on with the movements when it came to with Aquaman and all that stuff, right? Can you kind of speak to that conversation that we had about the opportunity that this thing presented for us to kind of move in a way where we, could talk to him about maybe not having to, suck James Gunn like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, can you kind of speak to that conversation that we had, that we were planning on introducing when we talked about the stream, but we were never responded to. So when people say, hey, they never reached out, it's literally not true. Like, but can you kind of speak to that part of the conversation about the opportunity that we felt like that red carpet premiere event presented for us as a movement, and how that kind of solidified us in certain ways?
Well, from my perspective, just looking back on it, y'all can hear me, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. From my perspective, the way, like, looking back at it, it was just crazy how it all worked out, because, like, if we're being honest, we shouldn't have been able to do any of that. Not on some not allowed to type thing, but just on some like, how are we all of a sudden on the red carpet? So it made our fandom look like true fans are showing up to something that normally is reserved for industry plants, backstage press, things of that nature, right? Nepotism, whatever. All of a sudden we're here. So it presented an opportunity for whatever platform was going to be hosting it to pretty much solidify yourself as like the premier Zack Snyder fan and premier Zack Snyder platform. And to dodge and pivot away from that, to ignore that, says a lot. It definitely shows a huge red flag of you're vehemently trying to pivot away from that sort of a label. You're trying to get away from being that premier fan, and you're trying to get away from, let's be honest, Netflix. So from my purview, that's what it looked like to me at the end of the day. Anybody trying to dodge that sort of an alley-oop.
Yep. And also the fact that we were going to have that conversation like, hey, man, maybe we don't have to go this route. You know what I'm saying? Like this route that we kind of see you going down, maybe we don't have to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I get what you're trying to say. We did talk about that. Like,
yeah,
whole,
like maybe we don't have to, like maybe we don't have to go down this route, bro.
Look at what we accomplished by not having to twerk behind the scenes, by not having to kiss ass, by not having to have a handler tell us what to do. This is all us doing it, dolo, solo, coming together as one to accomplish a goal. We don't have a studio in our ear. We don't even have Netflix pushing us to do any of this shit. This is all on us. So it lets everybody know that we can be autonomous and we can be a free unit to do what we do without compromising our integrity. That is.
That word kept coming up too. Compromise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, bro, what are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
Don't compromise shit.
To rewrite history in order to believe this shit. And that's why I was so disappointed with certain people. But I ain't gonna go there.
Yeah, don't, bro, because I shot him bail. Because
I've already said too much, and I've already cussed and fussed too much as it is, and I apologize. But you know I was heated, bro.
No, no, he absolutely was. But I shot everybody bail. I'm like, hey, maybe you guys didn't know, and you actually did think that this was just about hashtags or Zach going back to WBD, and maybe that's why we were mad. But obviously, as you can clearly see, that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's had nothing to do with that. We are about to get the homie Bat Dan out of here, though, bro. You want to go ahead and say your last piece before we move forward?
Yeah. You know why I know you guys are the real ones and not Bill? You actually care about something. You care about friendships. Because, Sky, there's something you did for me back when I first started my channel that I never forgot. When I first started my channel, you reached out to me. I didn't ask you to do this. I didn't message you, Sky, hey, please help me. You saw my channel and you wanted to reach out to me. You wanted to help me get better. You were actually a friend. You cared about something other than your platform. You actually gave a damn about my platform. Something that Bill never did. Bill has only cared about Bill. You actually cared. enough to help someone else, to go out of your way to help someone else, and that meant everything.
Damn, man, I kind of forgot about that, bro, until you just brought it up. Man, nah, dude, I appreciate you, Bad Dan. You've always been, as you know, because look, man, like I've said this on stream, maybe once or twice, but I've definitely told the homies. Whenever I think of the fandom, whenever I think of the community, I think about Bad Dan. I and look. Hey, yep. I've told them that multiple times.
Like, thank you,
Dan is literally who I think about when I'm trying to gauge what we should do.
Who'd I think about today, Sky?
Huh?
Who'd I think about today?
At Dan.
Yep.
Facts. Hey, Leon, the one that asked me to bring you on.
Yep.
He was like, bro, we need to get Bat Dan on because we got to ask him some stuff. Like, I want to ask him some stuff. And I was like, all right, cool. Say no more. I didn't know what he was going to ask him. I was just like, cool. I didn't send no questions to Bat Dan, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know what the fuck was gonna go on. But no, it's just like I think about these things in a way that the community is always at the center of everything that we do. Every decision that we make, and that's never like, when motherfuckers want to say, yeah, they said I can talk about Zack again. They say that I can do that. My advisors say this. My handlers fucking say that. You guys are my handlers. You guys are my advisors. You guys are who I take my cues from on what we should be doing. It's this community. That's all it's ever been about, and I'm never gonna fucking apologize for that when everything that we've done has been to grow the community. Everything that we've done has been in good faith. Me showing that dude that kind of treatment to get it spit back in my face later, you know, like we did that stuff because of the fact that we're a community. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna do nothing but be a good thing. I think that this dead weight that we've shed is gonna be and it was a lot of dead weight too. It was a lot, but now that this shit is gone, we just gonna continue to move forward, man. I don't even know if this is part of the reason why I've been so damn sick recently. Maybe because I've been holding all this shit in. I'm already starting to feel better, literally like right now.
Yep.
Getting all the snakes up out of here. But look,
be like that.
Shout out to Bad Dan, bro. Thank you for coming through. Much love and appreciation.
Thank you. And on that note, have a bat-tastic day. You guys are the real ones.
Shout out to Bad Dan, man.
For real.
Man, Bat Dan's cool.
Yeah, bro. Now look, before we get to these topics, and y'all can dip out if y'all want to, but let me get y'all last thoughts on
Twilight of the Gods.
Oh shit, fuck it. Hey, but let's get y'all last thoughts about all this, and then we'll move forward on the topics. I'll start with you, L Boogie, and then we'll go to Leon.
All right.
That's so funny because when I hear L Boogie, I think of me because everybody used to call me that. So I'm like about to say something. And I'm like, oh, wait.
This is not you back in the Navy days. You know what I'm saying? This is not awesome. You back when you was on the ship. You know what I'm saying? This is not, nah. Y'all would not, bro. This is not you out on that water, bro.
Basically, right?
No,
that ship has sailed. Ha ha ha.
Beds are made.
It's sad that think that shit had to come to what it come to, but it is, it did, and you got to talk about it and move on. But sometimes too, you can't move on until you purify it, right? You get it off your chest and you're done with it, and as the old saying goes, freedom will set you free, and that's getting everybody can see the weirdness going on.
And thou shalt be saved. What's that from? Y'all know?
Jim Carrey. Is it part 2 or 1?
Yeah.
Ace Ventura.
No, go
That's
ahead.
great.
Sorry.
But I mean, all I know is Sky and Leon and Austin. It's always with the best intentions. There's no weirdness going on. Like you said, all of a sudden, we're doing this one day, now we're doing this the other day, and this and that. It's always been, like on point mission, man. We ain't got no weird behavior over here. We ain't changed anything, and we ain't definitely changing things and trying to tap around and throw the, do the old, what is it? Where you don't look here, but I'm doing this over here, trying to debate and switch, because that's what I see what's
that
going
sleight
on.
of hand.
Like I see
I'm
some
about
bait
to bait and switch y'all right over onto this DCU. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
Like, hey, come
That's
right
exactly
on
what's
here,
going
y'all.
on.
Hey,
Just
but look,
say it, man. You're gonna be rocking with the DCU and whatever. That's
it's fine. Who
no one's gonna
cares?
freak out, man. Just do what you got to do, but don't be throwing other people under the bus to do it. That's shit. That's all I gotta say. Don't throw your friends who supported you under the bus to do it. Just do it. I wouldn't even
Friends.
cared. I would laugh,
How many
but I
of
wouldn't
us
have
have
cared.
them?
This guy.
Ones you can depend on. Friends. Hey. I'm
That's
sorry,
old
Nick,
stuff.
Go ahead.
No. I'm looking for something else. What was it? 877 fast cash or what? That was cracking me up. JG Wentworth.
JG Wentworth. 877 cash now.
If you're gonna send me money, send me a lot of money so
now.
nobody else gets the cut. Oh man, I'm going. Leon, go ahead, say your part. I already said my part, man.
Yeah, man. It's just interesting. So
877 cash now.
basically, I just think everybody, the takeaway from all this, I hope, should be some form of enlightenment on why. I'll tell you this: if anybody's ever lent a hand to anybody in life and had that hand slapped, then you should feel what we're feeling, right? Or even worse, like Necron said, you reach your hand out and with their other hand, they're meddling in your stuff, taking shit. It's just this whole narrative of like, we're friends, we've been friends, we're all homies, we're all allies, I rock with you, I rock with y'all, but there's no communication. And then there's no communication behind the scenes. And anytime, I don't know if Scott touched on this, the guy was reached out to, it was almost like you were bothering him. So it's like, well, I just want to reach out. You know what I mean?
Did that too.
Damn.
Yeah.
Literally, the only person ever in my life that it felt like every time I used this motherfucking phone number that he gave me, I was like bothering him. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, I ain't about to text him no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like,
Right.
maybe he's kind of gave me his number because he was coming out here and he kind of had to. So I'll even go back to using Twitter DMs. You know what I'm saying? Because bro, we had conversations about all this stuff. Like everybody was feeling.
I put us all in a group chat, text message group chat, and after Mikey passed, because I'm like, yo, I know we're all feeling this. I put us all in a freaking phone group chat, man, and hit everybody up. You know what I'm saying? And everybody reached out except for this dude. So I'm like, all right, well, maybe he's grieving, and I'm not going to judge him for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody grieves differently. You feel me? Like, I'm not going to judge a grown-ass man for not reaching back out. That's cool. I get it. But the only time he ever said anything was there was just too much chatter going on in the chat. We're having a discussion, and he finally said something. Fast forward, the only time this dude ever reached out to me after Mikey passed was to ask me if I want to do a show for him. Not the Rebel Moon stream, not to help us out, not to help out my platform, not to ask me about anything, not to help out Sky, not to help out Necron, not to help out. It was, hey, I got a show idea. Let me know your availability. And I'm like, bro, where have you been?
Yeah, right? Like, what the fuck?
But I was like, hey, whatever, man. He a grown man. I'm not about to check this dude like that because obviously we're not.
Correct.
We're not friends.
Yeah.
We're obviously not friends. I'm not gonna pretend we are because you don't do friend behavior. So I just treated it like a dude.
And then he on
On
stream
Twitter.
calling us brothers, bro. That's low key too.
And-
when I was like, bro, like we gotta come out and say something, bro. This
That's what
motherfucker
I'm
was
saying, man. Like,
Yeah,
y'all-
brothers. I'm
And
like,
look-
what the fuck are you talking about?
and look, and if anybody knows, if y'all know me well enough, what have I said, Sky? I said this on this dude's
He
platform.
said, "Don't tell me you love me. Don't call me your brother. Don't say we
I
friends."
heard that before.
What?
Yeah.
I
You
said
gotta
that-
earn that shit.
I said
You
that
gotta
from the
earn that.
When did I say that? From the beginning.
Yep.
When y'all first heard about me, Leona the New Geeks, that was one of the first things I said. I said, I can't stand this lame ass internet shit where everybody talking about they love each other. Miss me with that shit. Oh, we're all friends. I love you. I love it. Fuck out of here, bro. You gotta earn that shit. And y'all see why.
Facts.
Y'all see that shit is just internet speak.
We
it's
got
like
motherfucker
dealing
on
with a-
there.
It's like dealing with a hoe on the street. She just fall in love with everybody she trip over. I'm good, bro. I ain't with that.
Bruh. This dude, bro, brought somebody on that fed Mikey a fake scoop. That's crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody that threw dirt on his name,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
not even that long before he passed.
Yep.
But us and y'all, we all supposed to watch this shit.
Bro,
And
she
just be
literally
cool
said
with it.
she literally said F Mikey.
Yeah.
She literally said
Yeah.
F Mikey. Basically, integrity. Basically.
Hey, my
She
brother.
literally said F Mikey on top of feeding him a fake scoop. So then he now today is twerking for her.
Fucking crazy.
We've always been cool. Oh, now she done got famous and popular. She don't know nobody. Ha ha ha. Trying to play cool. What? A what? Bro. Hey, Mama Bear, that's a fire ass reference. That's hilarious. I hope the whole chat understands that. No, I'm gonna leave that up. I'm gonna leave that up. That's
Einhorns? I'm fucking done.
Winkle is Einhorn.
Laces out.
This is- Bruh, that's hilarious. Damn.
I can't keep looking at that, bro.
No, my
I
bad.
can't
I was trying to take it down. My fault.
No, I can't keep looking at that, bro. I can't
But-
keep looking at that. That's
But
crazy.
yeah, like
I won't be
you,
able to focus.
you platform, even if it's just a little highlighted comment, you platform that comment essentially. Twerking for that
Yep.
individual. Twerking for Einhorn, who cussed out your homie and fed your homie lies. Yet another person who he twerks for that has sullied Mikey's name. The other one would be James Gunn for those listening. And I'm going to keep saying that shit. I'm going to keep saying that shit. So, excuse the noise in the background. So, in closing, I just want everybody to understand this shit ain't just about no damn hashtags or using hashtags, or it's about some deeper shit. You can't be up in my, I'm going to use your house as my house for a second, Sky. You can't walk up in my house not wiping your feet, eating up the food.
He said, that's like Stalker 31 being on night shift. I'm sorry, bro.
Facts. No, real talk.
Stalker 31.
Facts. Like real.
I'm gonna bring him on night shift.
I know we can
I'm
go all
gonna
day
bring him on
about
night
this, but I just want to say this: we have cooked people for less, man. Right? Have we not? Everybody in the chat, everybody who likes to pretend and be in these little group chats and say one thing to us and say another. Have we not cooked people for less? I mean, hello? Like, come on, man. So in closing, don't pretend like you love me, like me, and you my homie. Don't have me feed, clothe you, give you, and groom you like a damn dog for you to then turn around and try to growl at me. And then,
Fighting hand that feeds you, bro.
you feel me? Like, nah.
What the fuck?
Ain't nobody, bro. I have never been in a position where anybody has giving me a cut, giving me clothing, and put money in my pocket. And I done sniped at them. First of all, that's never happened. Nobody's ever done that for me because I ain't never needed it. And I ain't looking down on people who haven't, but I've been that guy. I told you that story,
I wasn't
bro.
even tripping. That's what I'm saying, bro. I wasn't even tripping when bro like needed assistance.
I know.
Right? Because that's what homies do.
That's what homies do.
You dig? But then to sit here and to have this situation play out the way that it did, and then wait, what did old boy say? In that movie, if he hadn't have done what I told him not to do.
Facts. Facts.
Yo, this is wild. Integrity. If you would have been coming out here and we'd have been like, yo, hey, bro, Integrity pulling up the full circle. And if we was like rocking out, you was on streams with me and all that shit, bro, guess what? It'd have been the same thing. Cause that's why I'm glad that Leon's here, because he was here.
Bruh, for real.
He witnessed everything.
Witness, man. Yeah, I saw it all.
Bruh, did you or did you not see that man put my shoes on?
Facts.
like, what are we talking about? And
Facts.
if you to turn around and be like, yeah, you know, they could have did this, and you know, this is because Zack going back to WBD, and everybody just mad because of that. It's like, bro, get though. Anyway, were you done, bro? Because I really want to move forward.
I think that's just my closing statement, man. Is just to say that, look, man, like, treat people the way you want to be treated at the end of the day. And if you have to sever ties with somebody because of, like, you on the come up, you got a company and your company's pivoting in a direction that is diametrically opposed to parties that you have been involved with, that you've called friends, have a conversation with them and say, hey, I got to pivot this way. This is why this is happening, right? I know you guys have reached out to me and I've been crickets. I've been quiet. I know you fed and clothed me. I know you put money in my pocket. And hell, I know you've boosted my platform, but I have to pivot in another direction. I have to start platforming betas and saying dumb shit like, I'm gonna platform that one clown that has Cali in his name, who likes to play video games and run and twerk for James Gunn. I'm going to platform somebody who gave Mikey Sutton bullshit and said F Mikey. I'm going to twerk for a guy who torpedoed Mikey's website. I'm going to do all this, guys. Okay? And I need you guys to understand why. I would have respected him had we had a conversation. So don't fault us for furthering the distance that you created, so that we can do what we got to do, so that we can do what the fuck we've been doing. Right? Like, we didn't do anything differently. We separated ourselves further from bullshit because bullshit was occurring. Like, it's not rocket science. So anyway, I'm done with this topic unless he wants to say some other dumb shit, and I'll be just as happy to do this again. And as a matter of fact, if he's so, you know, if he feels so emboldened, why don't you pull up to one of these Zack Snyder events? Let's talk about this live, face to face. Let's do it. Y'all already know how I get down. Hell, he knows how I get down. So,
bro, that's what I'm saying, dude. Man, we gonna be there regardless, because we pull up.
Because we pull up.
We pull up, bro. Be it rain, sleet, or snow, East Coast, West Coast.
That's
true. That's
you know what I'm saying? You just never know where Skywalker gonna pull up at.
But it's questioning us. Get the fuck out of here. Questioning us and our loyalty to Zack. Get the fuck out of here.
I didn't see no Rebel Moon release coverage, yo. Even though you went to the fucking release party in New York, they covered it live. And asked Zack, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
interview Brett Cole. Come on, Brett. Anyway, man, I'm done.
The commander of the King's Gate.
Yeah.
That's right.
But we didn't do enough for Rebel Moon.
To make it clear, if he was not talking about us and saying we did not do enough, and he was talking to the fandom, he still ain't got no motherfucking right. Because the fans did more than your motherfucking ass.
That Dan did.
So just shut the fuck up. Trying to question anybody and what they did for Rebel Moon. Shut up. Real shit.
Bro, how many streams did Josh have, bro?
Countless.
Oh, I can't even
Shit.
count, dude.
Bro, Josh pulled up.
A lot.
Facts.
Flew across the country. How do you look at people making all these moves and you've been sitting at the fucking house?
Motherfucker did the Drake meme for Aquaman 2 and Rebel Moon. He was like, nah, not Rebel Moon. Hey, Aquaman 2 though. Man, looking nice.
Ah,
Fuck out of here, bro. Don't question
No.
nobody. Don't question nobody's engagement with anything.
Question the community, bro.
Twerking for
Bro, you over
Aquaman 2
First members, bro.
over
Anyway,
Rebel Moon.
Barbie.
look,
Yeah, we done. I'm done.
Look, let me just
WB.
go ahead and say this before I get on with these other topics, man, because we're gonna talk about Twilight of the Gods release date dropping and the Rebel Moon director's cuts release dates dropping. But I do want to say this in closing. Our true north, as I've been saying this entire time, is you guys, man, and what is best for this overall community. If ever, and I really said this on one of the last streams too, you know, I want you guys to be able to be there, the real community members to be able to be there and watch what we're doing, and you guys can keep us honest, yo. Please, like, if you ever feel like you want to know something, or like why I'm doing something, or why, you know, something is a certain way, please feel free to reach out and ask. I always say, you know, I might not get back super quick, but I will get back. You know what I'm saying? We will not allow everything that we've been doing to be kind of like dragged down by something that is no longer really serving like what we set out to do at the beginning of this entire thing. I think I laid out an entire piece of history that speaks to weird behavior surrounding like being cool with James Gunn, or like, you know, trying to placate this dude even when it would make no sense for us to do so. And not only doing that, but then also continuing to pose as this big fan while also moving in ways in which could be perceived as being contrary to you being a real fan, right? Just like I was saying with the whole Aquaman 2 being covered heavily on Rebel Moon release weekend. Like, how dare you say anything like that when you know, I don't got no damn Aquaman 2 videos on my fucking channel, yo. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all didn't. And so when I hear these things, and they're trying to come out and be like, oh, and this rewriting of history and this perversion of what really happened and all these things. And look, I'll just kind of continue to say this too. When you see your ops hooking up, that should really tell you something.
Yeah.
You know, when we came out and made that stream and people was coming in here that we know is full of shit, and it was all like, oh, you guys are attacking Bill. You guys are attacking him for no reason. You're turning on him. But that told me everything that I needed to know.
Mm-hmm.
Just that little sequence of events right there. And then you fast forward today, and now we got Exhibit B. You know what I'm saying? Platforming somebody else that literally threw dirt on Mikey's name in so many ways. Said fuck him. Right? And we twerking for that person. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I will never allow everything that we've been working. See, and that's where the ego part comes in. The ego part comes in because you guys have worked too hard. Y'all put in too much work. It ain't just me. It ain't just a cool table. I was just saying, how many streams did Bad Dan do? How many streams Josh H do? How many streams did all these people do? Putting in mad work. Oh no, 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 no. That will never do. That will never suffice. And that's not how I get down. And when people want to come out and say my name, and we just said what we was said and was done with it. You know what I'm saying? And then now it's Sky this, the cool table that, sale movement this, sale movement that. It's like, all right, fine. Now we're gonna come out here and do this, and I have to lay out the entire timeline. So if you need to, please revisit part one. I laid out an entire timeline of events, and yeah, you tell me that we supposed to be sitting here, still just acting like everything's cool, right? But yep, that's about where I'm at with it. So, real quick, y'all, Twilight of the Gods, you dig?
Yeah.
Right? September 19th, y'all. This shit is dropping. What's going on with Twilight of the Gods? How are y'all feeling about this? Man, what I want to ask you guys right now is, bro, I'm thinking about doing something very special for Twilight of the Gods, cartoons and serial, bro. I kind of teased it earlier. I think that every cartoons and serial that we've done so far, leading up to Twilight of the Gods, is gonna be practice for that show, bro.
Oh, damn.
That's gonna be our magnum opus for cartoons and serial. I'm really looking forward to seeing this and engaging with this show on Netflix September 19th. Bro, when y'all got the word, how did y'all feel knowing that this thing is coming so soon? And also, how does it hit you knowing that we're gonna be rocking out with cartoons and serial on with Twilight of the Gods on cartoons and serial, bro? 'Cause that's gonna be crazy.
Well, I mean,
Go, Nick Ryan.
all right, so what? Not to jump ahead, but in the month of August, we're getting another major Snyder bomb. Boom, boom. And then, not even, a month later, we're getting a whole new series from Zack, which, yeah, man, I'm totally based on freaking Norse mythology and all that. So you're telling me, Necron, you got Zack Snyder, one of my top favorite directors, and then you're going to have Norse mythology, one of my top favorite, just subject matters. And one thing, dude, I about shit my pants to tell you the truth, dude. I was like, holy shit, this is going to rule, dude. Zach is doing Nordic mythology. And then portraying, looks like he's going to be portraying everything correctly. Like, if you ever read it, the gods kind of treat people like, the regular people is just like pawns and games to them, so looks like they're fighting back against the gods. I don't know. I haven't read it. I read the little, synopsis. I don't know anything like, total plot or whatever, but I'm down, dude. I'm going to be there. Twilight of the Gods. I want to see some. It already looks like it's going to be like hard R with the carnage and the gore and all that. And dude, look at that. You got Thor portrayed, correctly as an angry Norse guy. Well, he's not angry, but he gets drunk and does crazy things. So that's going to be fun. I'm down. I cannot wait, Sky.
Nah, man, this shit looks crazy, bro. How hyped are you for Twilight of the Gods on cartoons and serial, bro? Because I got something. I'm like really cooking up something special for that one, bro.
It's just it's amazing that it does work out that way. That yes. It's a cartoon on Netflix, so it's definitely where the shoes. Where are the shoes and where's my wrench? The two big mysteries of the recent years. Oh shit! Nah, man, it's a freaking match made in Valhalla, dude. Cartoons and serial and Twilight of the Gods together, and I don't know what you got cooking, but I'm sure it's gonna rule. It's gonna rule. Let's just watch the whole show one day, dude. Just power through it, man. I don't know. I'm crazy like that. I just...
Hey, bro. Nah, hey, bro. We gonna do something special for Twilight of the Gods, bro.
Okay.
Thanks.
Man, I'm gonna come in dressed like a Viking or something. I don't know, dude. It's gonna be exciting.
I might fuck around and show up with an eye patch like Odin.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
yes,
The All Father. Call me the All Father. you, you did, right? But
with matching shoes.
yeah. But Leon, can you kind of speak to that now, bro? Just how excited are you knowing that Twilight of the Gods is dropping September 19th and that we are going to be able to watch something from Zack Snyder on cartoons and cereal, bro? Like, how does
Insane.
that jive with you?
It's dope because like we finally get to see the animation side of Stone Quarry. Because you know, if you look at the Stone Quarry logo, you know they hitting everything: films, television, animation, all of
Good
that.
point. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
good
So
point.
I'm like really looking forward to it. Not to touch on negativity, but I saw a few fans talking shit about the animation before the animation came out. Like talking about the art style. And I'm just like, bro, just shut
Oh
up and
snap!
prepare for some fire, man. Like
Yo, let me play that little teaser video that they dropped too. I think I
oh
still got it
please
up
do.
here.
Please do.
Yeah, here we go. Where did it
Yeah.
go? Where did it go? Oh, here we go.
We fear no gods.
Jeez.
That
Yo,
reminds
hold up.
me of Samurai
Hold up.
Jack.
I'm running that
Hold
shit back one time, bro. Hold
Got
up.
to,
Hold
man.
up.
Got to.
We fear no gods.
Yo, we fear no gods.
Now I wonder if that's
fear
the dragon or the world dragon.
Bro, and it's being scored by Hans Zimmer, man. That's insane, man. Come on.
World
I know,
serpent,
right?
Right, Necron?
Yeah.
Is
World
the
serpent eats the roots of the
Hey,
tree.
bruh.
Yep.
Bro, this shit might get deep, yo.
Oh, you know it's Zack, dude. You know it's gonna have all the cool shit in it, man. Oh,
And with animation, you ain't really got to hold back.
nope.
Hey.
You can do whatever.
We got W. Mir saying, gonna put Taika to shame, but make Brana proud. Just like the time Joey pulled out the Time Wizard to help Baby Dragon defeat Maya's Harpy Lady. Hey, we know what's up, W. Mir, right? And he's gonna put Taika to shame, but make Brana proud. Shout out to Kenneth Branagh. You know what I'm saying? That first Thor was dope.
Facts. It's one of the best MCU movies they've ever had. That first Thor. I love that first Thor.
Dude, the tone of that one was perfect for Thor. For a Marvel Thor movie, I agree.
Absolutely.
Damn.
Right. Necron, can you kind of speak to the whole Thor aspect, man? With you being a real like Nordic fan, right? And seeing how far Thor has kind of fallen in terms of like public perception. How does that hit you, and then how does that correlate going into Twilight of the Gods, knowing that you're probably about to get like a very, very accurate Thor, you know?
Yeah. Well, you know, just to reiterate what Leon said, I think Marvel, in the first Thor movie, they really bounced it right, because you know, I get, you know, it still has to be a Marvel movie, which you know you got to understand. Fine, that's cool, you know. But I thought they did a pretty cool job of like combining the majesty and all that of the Nordic myths with Marvel. And then 2 was and then after that it just fell off. Thor became like kind of like a clown, just a big, you know, muscle-head
Ragnarok was
clown.
when it started, right? Yeah. I really did not like the movie, bro.
Yeah, he was just portrayed as a goofball, like a jock, you know, like an 80s jock guy, just a big goofball. Just everything's funny, and you know, fuck, it was terrible. I hated it. So I think Zack probably knows he got a real good chance of coming here and course correct what Thor is in mythology.
Yeah,
So
bro.
I think
I
we're
totally
gonna
agree.
see probably a likes to drink and bash giants' heads open type of Thor, you know. And Thor, I mean, he's always getting, and if you read the myths, he gets into misadventures, I'll say, and stuff like that. But he's also can be, very violent and very brutal as well. So I think it'll fit perfect in there. So I want to see, mainstream people get a taste of what, an actual Thor represents in mythology.
Yeah, man. Ragnarok did a lot of damage into that character, in my opinion. I was definitely sounding the alarm. I was like, yo, and people was telling me, oh my God, that was the best Thor movie. It's like one of the greatest MCU movies. I was like, bro, this shit is trash. and like,
it's not even a good film, just overall.
that's what I was saying, bro. And so for people to be reacting the way that they did, and for them to pretty much get the same thing in Love and Thunder, from what I could tell, now everybody
got
said,
worse.
"Oh, yeah, but that's bad." But I'm like, yo, but this is what y'all wanted, right? Like everybody wanted the funny Thor. I'm like, this is what they was giving you in Ragnarok. They just doubled down. Fucking Taika just had more power. You know what I'm saying? He just had more power because y'all said it was, great. You know what I'm saying?
And how do you do that leading into Endgame? Isn't that dumb? Like, wouldn't you want Thor to be more badass going into the Endgame?
Yeah.
Like, why would you want him to be
actually,
a fat gamer?
Like something you would fear.
Right.
A threat,
Didn't
right?
make no
He's
sense.
supposed to be one of the Avenger threats.
Right. Didn't make no sense. Yeah, Thor is one of the main hitters in the Avengers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
he's supposed to be.
He's one of the heavy duties.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Leon, can you kind of speak to that too? With your knowledge of Thor in like the overall Norse mythology, and kind of like how he's been portrayed recently, and how it's gonna kind of be different going into Twilight of the Gods.
I want to see it to where it looks like we get that Viking style, and I want that hammer to look like the olden hammer. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the hammer to look like, because it doesn't really look like a modernized hammer.
Mjolnir.
That looks like a Thor's hammer right there. Yeah, yeah, Mjolnir.
And I'm looking forward to that bare-chested, badass metal look that Thor should possibly have, right? Where it looks like he skinned a wolf and wore it.
You are totally correct.
I'm not with all this making him prettified type of shit. That's totally a cartoon MCU sort of a thing. Thor is more a blood and guts kind of guy.
I mean, if you want the true like Nordic look of Thor, he had red hair. He's supposed to, he's supposed to have a bear belly too. He's
barrel chested as they call him. You know what I'm saying? Like a big burly dude. You know?
Yes, correct. So it looks like they're pretty much going with that for the most part. So we're probably going to get a mythologically accurate Thor for the most part, man.
Hey, that'll be crazy. Yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to see this. September 19th can't come quick enough, right? We got some special stuff planned for cartoons and cereal in a big way, man. So we're gonna be rocking out. You dig? Yeah, dig. But moving on to like the last topic, right? Rebel Moon director's cut release date, y'all. Hey, y'all, is here. Is here. It dropped. Can you guys talk about how y'all feeling about August 2nd being D-Day and the day that the Rebel Moon director's cuts is gonna be dropping? How y'all feeling about all this, man?
I'm gonna go first because I think this might shock some people. I'm nervous because Zack Unleashed. I don't know if people are ready. I don't know if they're ready, bro. They acting like that. They acting like they're ready. I've been seeing a lot of people, not a lot, but I've been seeing too many people. Some people that I think are kind of key talk a little noise about Rebel Moon as it stands.
Look at this picture, bro. Look at this picture, bro.
Yeah, that's beautiful. But yeah, they've been talking shit about Rebel Moon as it stands right now, saying that, you know, he should have never compromised. I'm like, all right, so we're gonna see what happens. When he unleashed that beast. I want y'all to keep that same energy because this is what y'all asked for. Y'all asked for unfiltered,
You are right.
unchecked, uncompromised Zach. So I don't want to hear no bullshit because I'm ready. Like me, I'm ready. But I'm nervous at the reaction that these so-called fans are gonna have because that's the thing that, like, to me separates us from a lot of these other people. There's all these different narratives left and right about how he should approach his work, but I'm just like, we've always kept it consistent. Zach could do whatever Zach gotta do to get whatever he wants done, and he's mastered how to do that. And this whole director's cut situation with Netflix is a perfect example where he's learned from the past, and now he's allowing that knowledge to help fuel his future. And I'm totally looking forward to it. But I'm nervous for y'all double talking so-called fans. I'm nervous for y'all because he about to unleash his beast.
Hey man, Zach shouldn't have come. Oh wait, hold up. I'm gonna get to that in 1 second. W Mirror with the $5 super chat saying, I imagine Zach's store will look like Tusk if anyone has played Killer Instinct 2013 on Xbox One. Well, you know, as soon as you say that, look, as soon as you say that word Xbox, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I didn't play Killer Instinct, and yes, I know who you talk about. And yeah, that's actually pretty spot on. But also, to touch on Leon's point, with him saying, yo, people saying that Zach compromised with the PG-13 cuts, bro. Like, that shit makes no sense. Let me tell you guys why. Okay? Zach had the idea for Rebel Moon. From my understanding, he already was like whittling it down to make it PG-13 in his head already. Like, he knew that he was gonna have to probably do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't go into the situation like, yo, I'm about to just make this hard R. You know, it was a collaboration, and it was like, yo, nah, how about you make a version, you know, like a PG-13 one, but then you still make your other one, right? Like, which makes way more sense. It serves both fan bases, right? You talking about engagement and all this stuff, yo. The amount of engagement that they have been able to get off this one project is crazy. This 166 million from this one project, y'all. Just think about that shit. The Acolyte cost $180 million. They got 4 projects for less than what the Acolyte cost. They got 4 movies. All that engagement, bro. So
Movies.
No. Like, no. Like, there is no, like, oh man, Zach compromised with the PG-13. Bro, them movies is fire, bro. I don't care what y'all say. And I judge them as if they're their own entity and that there's not going to be these director's cuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I judge them on their own merit. I don't even say, oh man, it was dope, but Zach left a lot out. Like, no, I understand what this is, and you judge it accordingly. Don't go in, oh yeah, I'm gonna judge it as if I know that there's a director's cut that's gonna come. Like, what's wrong with you guys?
This shit only happens with Zach though, bro. It really
crazy,
does.
bro.
We've been living with director's cuts and theatrical versions since cinema existed. You know what I'm saying? Like, this man, I guess he just kind of magnifies the existence of this within the culture of cinema, right? Because of the BS narratives that have been formed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But other than that, you take them BS narratives out of the way, he's just every other great director who's had director's cuts. You know what I'm saying? But they made him a myth with the Snyder Cut. And from there, he becomes even more mythological with whatever else, especially with this Rebel Moon situation. So it's like, y'all keep making this man mythical while also trying to damn him at the same time. You're just making him a bigger myth. a bigger legend by constantly nitpicking every fucking like
Unreal, right?
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything,
Well,
bro.
I just want to say about it. Let's listen to what the man said. He said, "This isn't even a director's cut. This is like a parallel dimension version of the story."
So why are we comparing it?
Exactly. He's basically telling you don't even compare these things because these are two different films, really, that we're getting. Not just, the director's cut with a couple of scenes here. Remember, different shots from different angles, so it won't look like the PG-13 one. Everything, and then an hour extra of stuff we didn't even get. So we're in for an experience, and
then even what you
compromise
did is different. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy.
How is he compromising when he's finally getting to make a movie with no studio interference? So this might finally be a pure Zack Snyder film that's purely his vision. And I think, like Leon says, I don't think...
That's why Leon said be afraid, right?
I think we kind of might know. Like our side, we're a little more prepared, but the mainstreamers, I don't know if they can be able to handle about what they're going to get shown. Because, yeah, it's heavy metal come to life. Look, just judging by them pictures, that's some heavy metal magazine come to life.
Bro, this shit right here, bro, this is fucking with me.
That.
Like,
yeah. Remember, we just saw the eyes open. And that was it.
Bruh, it was just the head, right? Like,
yeah.
No, this whole scene is going to be different, bro.
Like,
she's going to commune with this thing. She's going to
crazy.
No, I'm going to say this real quick. I'm not even really tripping about the mainstream reaction. I'm talking shit to these so-called fans. That's what I'm talking shit to. I'm scared for them. Because they keep saying, oh, Zack doesn't really seem to be, what they said? He doesn't seem to be too proud of the first Rebel Moon and the second Rebel Moon, and he keeps promoting the director's cuts. So we'll see. And I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Of course he's proud of Rebel Moon 1 and 2. It's made Netflix more money in so little time with so little budget than any fucking thing they've done. This man has cooked up 4 movies for the price of 1. What are you talking about? He's proud of it. He's proud of all of it. He has shown every studio with his system, you get way more bang for your buck.
Yeah,
but we gonna see
2-part trilogies, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
y'all boys fill me up on this panel.
Huh?
I said, y'all boys fill me up on this panel.
Yeah, bro. I feel you. I think that the whole 2-part trilogy thing is crazy, bro. Like, he going 3 times and shooting back to back. Like, that's wild, bro. Dude, like this shit can change like everything, bro.
Yeah.
Look, he said Netflix gained 10% overall with Rebel Moon alone. Bro, look.
That's one thing on their
Let's just say that
10%.
That's true. Because I didn't hear that. But let's just say that that's true. I'm gonna take Sin Havoc at his word.
That's crazy.
If that big ass company went up 10% from Rebel Moon, bro,
that's a lot of money.
You got to be fucking kidding. If you see, people said, "Oh, why is Netflix gone so quiet on sale?" Right? Why is everything so quiet? We got director's cuts coming out, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, like, dude, we've continued to say we are not about to be those people that be saying, yo, Netflix got to keep reminding us every week that they're still interested. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, guys, just so you know, we're still interested. They came out. They said what they got to say. It's up to us to keep pushing the numbers. We can have that discussion after director's cuts, bro. After all that. Like, none of bro, we've said the same shit. Bro, look. We about to start wrapping up. because I can already feel I'm starting to repeat shit that I've been saying for the past year and a half, and it's just like, bro,
That's exactly what this
Yo,
entire stream
bro,
feels like.
bro.
Like
I
a
feel
loop,
like
right?
I'm in a Twilight Zone. I feel like I'm in the Truman Show, bro. Like, look, hey, just watch. In 1 second, the car is gonna go by with the dented fender. The lady's gonna walk by pushing a baby carriage. Like, yo, it's just the same shit. It's the same shit, bro. We literally been having this conversation for a year and a half, bro.
Crazy.
The same thing, like, yo, after director's cuts, we gonna start having those kind of conversations. But after we get the numbers, like, man, all these things have to align. We've literally been saying the same thing. But no, we should stop what we're doing and go embrace Restore. How about they embrace us? I'm so done, bro. Look, we about to wrap up. Y'all got any final thoughts, comments, questions about Rebel Moon or Twilight of the Gods? Y'all put it in the chat. L Necron, aka L Boogie. You know what I'm saying? Wait, hold up.
Yeah.
W Mirror saying Netflix is be like Suge Knight, while Zach be like Tupac. I said it right.
That's right.
Yo, hold up. And then, matter of fact, that goes with what Sin happened. He said, Sky, do you have the clip with Zach talking about finale and ZHL 2 and 3? Hold on, bro. Do I have the clip? Yo, you know we kept the file. Who asked him?
Yo, what's going on?
How's it going?
Zack Snyder. You know what I'm saying? You make it out to Skywalker, SKII, please, sir.
SKII.
Yes, Scott, yes.
See what I'm saying?
Hey.
Walker.
Zach, is there anything?
Skywalker.
Oh, yes, sir. Is there anything that you felt like you learned on Rebel Moon that you could take over to DC if Netflix gets the rights back, sir?
I think when you watch the third act of this movie, you're going to be like, okay, well, if they can make something that crazy.
We are here for it. Thank you, Zach. You do it best, sir. Can't wait for that director's cut.
Appreciate it. I can't wait for you to see it.
Hey, we out, sir.
Bro, we was talking director's cut back then.
Yep.
Integrity say, where do I get my free shoe? Bro, right here. This is where you get the free shoe at. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I gotta do this one more time. Just in case anybody's late. You know what I'm saying? We need to put an APB out on where this shit came from. All right. I need to know, where is the shoe? Because I got one right here.
Shit.
Where is the shoe? Y'all gotta figure that out.
I thought that my wrench fell out the back pocket, but that was a stone quarry thing, so that's not my wrench. So never mind.
Disrespecting the stone quarry.
I know.
Like we would ever, bro. Anyway, man, look, bro, we about to get on out of here. Wait, I already had Necron. Wait, I already hashtag let Necron talk, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Look, man, I ain't got myself to say. Shout out to the cool table.
Shout out
to the cool table. That's it. I this is the most I talked on your stream ever, I think. So
he said, "The shoe fits, or does it, W Mirror, or does it?" That's the fucking question. Anyway, bro. Woo. Anyway, Lieutenant Leon, bro, how you feeling tonight, man? What's going on, dude?
Man, I feel like today was a day for truth. We got it out there.
Today is a day for truth.
Facts. We ain't taking Granny's peach tea, you dig? So look, if anybody
pull or fly on me, not gonna drink it. Sorry,
Right.
Leon. I'm sorry.
Oh, you good. See, this is what we do. You feel me? Because we're actual fans. But I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, like, today was a day for truth. We got it out there, and anybody that's got a problem from here on out, y'all know where my DMs are. Don't be talking shit saying we made our beds and we laying in them and all this other bullshit. You got some shit to get off your chest. You know where the fuck my DM is at THENUGEEKZ, motherfucker. You know where I'm at. So if you got a problem, jump in the DMs and we can have that conversation. Because I'm not doing this cute, playful little song and dance where you dancing around the truth and all this other bullshit. And that goes for anybody who got a problem. I'm not hard to find. Just because I don't be on these platforms twerking, don't mean I'm hard to find. I am not hard to find. Y'all know where I'm located. So hit your boy up if you got a problem. And don't be doing all this double talk. All this, oh, hey guys, you're doing such a great job. This one and that one's a snake. And then you want to turn around and say some shit in his chat.
Leon, I shot them some bail, bro.
Listen.
It's fine,
Listen,
bro.
the warden is here. Bail is canceled. I'm letting motherfuckers know straight up what time it is.
Hey, no, because look, I ain't gonna front. I might as well just kind of touch on that too, because I did kind of see that, but I just try to take it as like, yo, maybe the people are confused. Right?
I feel you.
You know, like maybe they're confused and maybe they really just think that this is about hashtag. That's why I did that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I dig, and I appreciate you doing that. But I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Like some of these,
look, I was the good cop. Y'all saw that. So.
Because look, I'm gonna tell you why I'm being bad cop inadvertently. Because at the end of the day, these motherfuckers ain't stupid, bro. Like they're not slow. So that's why I'm not with the game.
Right. Yeah,
you dig? Like I ain't with the games.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be with all that. You know, trying to pretend like, because I told Scott this earlier. I'm like, look, man, it's either they're new, which I know those who are new, they're dumb, or they're a snake. You feel me? And I know who's new. So you're either stupid or you're a snake. I'm just saying, like, if we're explaining everything, the writing's on the wall. And I'm just talking about those that I know should know. Not those who you'd have to hold their hand and walk them through. That doesn't make you stupid. I know who those people are. Like, yo, what y'all talking about? Blah, blah, blah. Like if Hold My Dual Shock came through and was like, what y'all talking about? And they heard this whole stream and the other one, I'd be like, yeah, I get it. They probably know what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah. I totally get that because they wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like we have that conversation.
But other people that I could name that I won't name,
thank you.
They know what's up. And I'm like, no, I'm not with the activity, man. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. So again, those that I could name that I won't, don't play dumb, man.
Leon said y'all bail revoked, bro.
Yeah, facts, bro. Facts. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Lock the gate.
That. Yeah, for real. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But generally speaking, this was a dope stream. I'm glad we got a lot of this out, and I hope everybody starts moving and acting accordingly. Because there shouldn't be shit else to say after this. To be completely honest, like it's a wrap. It's not like we told a lie. None of this was a lie. None of this was an exaggeration. This is all facts.
Not at all.
It should just be crickets from here. We'll do our thing. They will do their thing, and we good. That should be it. We're done.
I thought that was the path we were on last time. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I thought happened. Yeah. I was like, all right, we kind of said our piece. We're just gonna move on. But then it's just like, man.
Because look, I'm gonna give the dude some advice.
I'm gonna give my name in a comment. You know what I'm saying? Then another stream, bro. Like, come on, dude. Like,
I'm gonna give the dude some advice. If somebody mentions us, just fucking ignore it. You don't have to address it. Yeah, just shut up. Because the more and more you say anything, the more and more you dig a deeper hole of bullshit. Point blank. And we're not the only ones who see it. There were mad people in chats that were like, this sounds like some corporate studio bullshit speak. Like, none of us said a damn thing.
Yo, and can I say something?
Yeah.
Like, bro, fucking Necron starts laughing. I was gonna say this, like, bro, if somebody comes into your chat, bro, and says something that they see something that they don't like, bro, that's not my fault. That's not anybody else's fault, bro. I feel that when you have your community members that are speaking out about what they are not liking that they're seeing, it's because they care and they would want you to not do that. You know what I'm saying? So I know that there's been like, because I've heard of people going in his chats and saying some stuff, but yo, I ain't never told nobody to go do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, bro, but you should deal with what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the fact that that's how you got people feeling. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if I had a bunch of people like Bat Dan and everybody coming in here, like, oh, Sky, what's up with this shit you doing? Da-da-da-da-da. It's like, why would I get mad at somebody else?
Exactly.
True.
The Skywalker the Jedi made me do it. So I can't just say, yeah. Skywalker didn't send nobody. Skywalker has sent 0 people. Bro, what the? Y'all should know me by now. The only time I ever went into a chat and trolled, I did it by giving super chats. That's how I trolled.
That was great.
I trolled
that.
by giving $75 worth of super chats. Right? That's how I trolled.
And they had to read them.
And they had to read it, right? And it was hilarious. That's how I get down. I don't, you know what I'm saying, tell people to go, hey, yeah, go say you don't like this person's content and what they're doing. I don't care. And that shit was like, man, how long ago did I do that with the trolling with the super chat? But that was like 2.5 years. I was like fresh on YouTube, bro. Cool Table made me do it. That's what it is now, bro. The Cool Table made me do it. Right? Anyway, man, look, as for myself, we will do what we've been doing this entire time, which will be continuing to have conversations that we feel are pushing like fandoms forward and just doing stuff that are really pushing the community forward, right? Bringing people together. Shit, I'm getting emotional almost. I talked to Leon the other day, and I had a conversation with him after the Hope Incarnate stream, and a Curly Ray said something that really, really got to me. And I told Leon, because we kind of have these discussions about what we do and like why we do it. And sometimes I'll be in this mode where I'm trying to explain to him why I think that what we do is important. And I was always kind of wording it a certain way, but I couldn't, like, I had never heard it verbalized, right? And a Curly Ray really said something that touched me, and it made me realize why these things are important and like what the larger focus is, you know. When I have conversations like with when I told you guys that I ran into my homie's baby moms, and she was like telling me how the Snyder Cut saved her life, you know, and just knowing like the impact that that these films have had on people, and that this community has had on people. I know the impact that the community has had on me. I know that a lot of times when I'm feeling like shit, one of the main things that I can look forward to is having conversations with you guys, right? Like, I be feeling terrible, but you know, I come on here and I come talk with y'all, and I don't feel bad anymore for a little while, right? And I think that fostering a place where people can feel like it's safe for them to be a fan and it's safe for them to kind of geek out about stuff, it's very important. And I love this community. Everything that we do is, with you guys in mind. That will never change. You guys will continue to be our North Star in that way. And just know that, hey, we're open to hearing what you guys have to say. As we clearly were when some of you guys were, because look, I think that it is because of how we interact with you guys, why some of y'all were so cool with reaching out and kind of asking us like what was going on throughout this entire past few months, right? Like, people have been asking, like, yo, what the fuck is going on? What's going on? And I think that them feeling comfortable to kind of come have those conversations with us only speaks to the level of tangibility that we've had with them. Like, we actually have conversations with you guys. We do spaces, we do these streams. We don't feel like we're above anybody. We don't feel like we are above anybody else in this community. I might have come up with the original hashtag, but I've stated, I don't know how many times, and I will continue to state going into the future, that this shit is not about me. It's bigger than just me. Like, it's so upsetting to hear the same, like, just think about this, guys. We're hearing the same things being peddled. Like, this shit is wild. From people that are like confirmed ops. Like, you got confirmed ops peddling the same messaging as certain people now, and we're just over here still steering this ship, going in the same direction that we've been going in, which is closer to Zack and his projects. It's why we have been able to foster these relationships, right? And why I take it so seriously when people try to continuously paint some narrative like we're just gonna not support Zack's project because of some fucking studio. Like, no. After all the stuff that we've done, I think that is like beyond absurd. So, and I want to close on this. Be wary of who you guys watch on YouTube. Question everything. Question me. What the fuck do I know? Right? I'm just a guy who wanted to get the Snyderverse back, and I jumped and I used to literally walk around on my lunch breaks and just talk about this shit with my little wired headphones in put on. You know what I'm saying? Like, just walking around on my lunch breaks talking about Snyder stuff. You know what I'm saying? So question me. I don't know shit. Hey, question everything. Nobody is above reproach, as Leon said. Not me, not him. And for anybody that thinks that, like, this whole ego thing is still a thing, and I'll kind of close on this. The cool table, bro. We didn't have if y'all think that Leon and I agreed on everything, if y'all think that me and Austin agreed on everything, if y'all think me and Necron agreed on everything, y'all smoking rocks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so serious. But at the end of the day, there's a certain level of respect that we have for one another, and what they bring forth to the table. You know what I'm saying? There is a certain admiration for the passion that all of us have shown, and that is what keeps us going. So when I hear about this division shit, the fan base was fractious when Henry Cavill got fired. Cell was what put the shit back together. So for anybody trying to say, oh, hey, let's just support Zack wherever it may be, even if it might just be a false rumor from this other company, look, I'm out of here, bro. I ain't even about to keep pressing like this.
Yeah, but that does need to be highlighted though. This the part where you said the because like this whole the divide. We didn't divide shit. Cell didn't divide shit, and the division that's been there is always going to be there as far as how people want to approach where they want Zack to go, and that's fine. Nobody's policing that. We're still a part of one huge fandom because we all come together to watch his shit. There's just some of us that are splintered into different groups that want different goals, and there's no problem with that. There shouldn't be a stream to address that, and you shouldn't have to have a handler tell you, I could talk about Zack now.
Hey.
But anyway.
Mama Bear said we was called fractious before Cap, right?
Fact.
Which is way before Cell.
Facts.
Right? So how was it Cell and Sky and the Cool Table that divided the family? This shit is crazy. Yo, this is crazy, bro. Look, we about to get on out of here, man. This has been a crazy, didn't know it was going to end up being a two-parter, but that's how I get down, you dig? So much love to everybody that appeared on the panel. Even Stino for adding that little wrench in everything, but it's all good because that's the homie. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Cool Table. Shout out to everybody that we've been rocking with recently as well, too, man. Because these conversations, yo, have been so great, and it's been so dope to kind of get out there and talk about other stuff, because like there is other stuff to discuss, and we are multifaceted people, and there's never been anybody that's gotten mad at, like, nobody in the Syndicate Network has gotten mad at another one because of the fact that they were going to go have a conversation or talk about something else outside of Zack Snyder, bro. Like, this is crazy. Like, the narratives, bro. I'm really dumbfounded at how we arrived here. But anyway, yes, shouts out to all y'all, to everybody that appeared on the panel, everybody that we've been rocking out with recently, man. And shout out to the Cool Table. And shout out to all y'all that was in here from the first live stream to now. Shout out to everybody that will be partaking in the replay crew. And shout out to everybody that's just been rocking out, man, this whole time and been tweeting and showing up to these streams and going to cartoons and cereal. And just know that all that shit is going to keep going. We still doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's changing. We doing the same. We're criminals, Alfred. Nothing's changed, right? Nah, it's all the same shit. And yep, we about to get on to it, and we just gonna keep this train rolling. So, any last words before I close this out, gentlemen?
Shout out to the Cool Table.
Shout out to the Cool Table. Yeah.
Right. Hey, defend the narrative, right? Hey. He said, all right, guys, good stream. Keep it real and keep your shoes. Hey. And on that note, bro, we outro. Hashtag wear them shoes, bro.
Bang.
We'll catch y'all next time. Peace.
Remember us. Simple an order as a king can give. Remember why we died. We did not wish tribute or song, or monuments, or poems of war and valor. Wish was simple. Remember us, he said to me. That was his hope. Should any free soul come across that place, in all the countless centuries yet to be, May all our voices whisper to you from the ageless stones. Go tell the Spartans passerby that here, by Spartan law, we lie. And so my king died, and my brothers died. Barely a year ago. Long I've pondered my king's cryptic talk of victory. Time has proven him wise. For from free Greek to free Greek, the word was spread that bold Leonidas and his 300, so far from home, laid down their lives, not just for Sparta, but for all Greece, and the promise this country holds. Now, here on this rugged patch of earth called Plataea, Xerxes forged face obliteration!
Thank you for joining the Syndicate Network, and welcome to the Zack Snyder Hour with Skywalker the Jedi. Skywalker the Jedi.